Hello and welcome, this is Mercenary, and we're back with some more BattleTech. In the last video, we traveled to New Vandenberg and took a little bit of a look around, saw what contracts were available, and having looked at them, I think I'm going to start with the hot landing, mostly because everyone that's employing us is outside of Tarian space, and I really don't want to piss off the Tarians until we're ready to leave at the very least. So we'll start with this one because it's against pirates, not the Tarians. The other two will be against the Tarians, so probably will make them a little upset. All right, so I already read this description off, but just to summarize, we're going to be facing a heavy lance. I suspect that's going to be vehicles, and as a result, I'm going to aim more towards payment rather than salvage. And the reason I suspect it's going to be vehicles is just the difficulty level. I don't expect to see heavy mechs at a difficulty level 1, but who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised. So again, I'm going for more cash here. And we're going to have to move around our pilots and things. So Medusa away. We're going to bring Glitch out of this mission because she's not in a good mood, but Jalopy is. So we'll put her in the trebuchet. And we'll bring Behemoth back because she's now healthy. And she's actually pretty scary in the Fire Dragon now. If she punches anything, they're gonna not feel very good with this new ability we have. So I look forward to that, perhaps. We'll get me back in here because I'm healthy as well. We want to swap out the Wolverine and get our Blitz Griffin. And we're in Lowlands. Swap out the Fire Starter and get our Jenner back in here, I think. All right, so this is going to be our setup. I kind of like the fire starter, but I think it has a little bit more utility if we're at a, hotter climate like we've been with the last couple of missions I took. Now we're in a cooler climate, although this one's more neutral. I think we'd just be fine with just doing our starter mechs, our top line stuff. All right, well, I think we're ready to go. I think all the pilots are where they need to be. All the mechs are where they need to be. I'm hoping this Fire Dragon works out, but we can tweak it just like we've been tweaking with the Blitz Griffin if it doesn't work out. So let's deploy. All right, let's go.
Command interface initiated.
This is where the satellite pictures show the hostile lands touching down. Move up and make contact. Let's see what we're dealing with. Expect serious resistance. Oliviera out. Well, difficulty 1, I kind of not really sure what to expect, but all right, so the enemy is going to be up there. Let's do as we tend to do and have our slower stuff move up first. Move kind of right at them. And we'll do the same with the dragon. We're not able to get into cover, unfortunately, because the dragon's a little further back. But I think we'll be all right.
Heading out.
All right, and then finally Jalopy. There's the fighting more than likely going to occur, because we could take advantage of being behind this bridge here. Now, we would be at a lower elevation, which does have disadvantages. Alternatively, I could just be hanging out behind this rock here. Let's try that.
Moving to position.
Okay, our Jenner. Well, if we come down here, we wouldn't necessarily probably be in line of sight, and we really never know where the enemy's going to be. But I do want to start getting scouting on them. I think they should be near where that X is, though. We could always jump up from where we are. So, okay, we've got enemy contact.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
All right, let's see if I was right. Is it a vehicle? It's a vehicle. All right, I'm not too surprised with that. It is a 60-ton vehicle, which is where the heavy comes in, because that is technically heavy. All right, well, let's reserve, as they're not likely to engage me, so we might as well.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Oh, see, that's a little bit more problematic. This is the second time we've had the whole "here comes some reinforcements" thing. Well, it's a 35-ton mech. It didn't really engage, so I'm going to continue to reserve for now. long as there are light mechs, which it looks like this one is. Alright, that's gonna be a locust for sure. 30-ton mech, that's a spider. Alright, well that's nothing scary at the moment. I think we could handle both of those things. Especially if they're beat up. I don't know if they are or not. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, nothing in the medium category. So it may just be those 3 mechs. It's possible there's a 4th one we don't know about. To reserve. They may even have things in the 1 category, so... Alright. If I jump there, I can get line of sight. There could be problems with this, but I'd have cover, I'd have a lot of evasion, so this isn't necessarily a bad move. And we get to try out our new mech here, or our new loadout for this map. Let's go for it. As I said, there may be things at Initiative 1, so we may take some damage. Okay. There is something that we now see on the scope, which is here. Okay. That's gonna go as soon as I'm done with my move. Alright, well, hopefully it's nothing really super scary. Let's open up on this guy, though. I could do Vigilance to help me defend. I don't know how necessary that is right now. But I'm gonna do it because I am definitely... Oh, we could kill the guy, though. Maybe a precision strike would be a better call, and then we just aim for a particular side. I mean... I should be able to defeat that. So, yeah, let's go with precision strike here. Maybe a waste, but... We'll go for a side shot and see if we can take him out. Now, this thing is shoddy, so 50% armor. I'm going to guess that all the enemies that case. Considering the difficulty of the mission, I should hope so. Okay, we got him. So they're not going to have vision anymore, so... I didn't pay attention to my heat level. Probably should have, but I think we could do one alpha strike and one jump. Okay, he wasn't able to get any vision on me. So at this point, we're gonna want
good to go.
Vision that we can get. I could jump, give vision to this guy, and then sensor lock to give vision to somebody else. We'll always have the initiative advantage, so I'll be able to back off in the next turn if I want to. I think that's a decent plan. That way, if we take out whatever this thing is, we can take out another thing. Alright, I'll go with that. We'll see what the thing is first, and then I'll decide from there. So it's a bulldog. I could just open up on it, but the likelihood we'll kill it is fairly high, I would say. I'm going to go ahead with a sensor lock. We'll sensor lock this, because I really want to know what it is.
Sensors locked on.
It is a what? Manticore, okay. Manticores have PPCs, right? Yeah. PPCs and some other weapons. A little on the scary side.
Ready for orders.
Doesn't look like I can get a direct line of sight. That doesn't necessarily matter, though. Be better off just staying put? No, because he's going to be outside of my sensor range. We're going to have kind of a bad line. Alright. Go ahead and attack here. Because this guy's going to take full damage. I think that's the best call. This is also a side attack. The damage will be pretty focused.
Receiving you.
Bring the trebuchet up. And I will try and take out the manticore if I can. Okay.
Hell yes.
Alright, so,
What's up, boss?
as I said, we get the initiative. So, I'm gonna jump and try and take this guy out with lasers. He sets a game plan. And I'm hoping to move far enough that nobody's able to get me in line of sight.
Roger that.
I'm gonna be maybe running hot, because we did jump twice in a row there. Now, I didn't fire any weapons yet. Okay, let's fire away. We have a pretty good chance here, I think, of taking this guy out. He has no armor in the front.
Roger.
There we go. That's what we needed.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Okay, so one of the possibly carrier units is done. Their light mechs are far enough away that I'm not sure I...
They've got a lock on.
Ah, sensor lock. That's bad. Not surprising, though. Ah, you got one of the LRM-5 carrying Locust. Okay. Well, I don't know what this is. I know what this is. Bulldogs, I don't think have LRMs. I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I've faced one, and I don't have that great of a memory of what those kind of things are like. Okay. Well, if I can, I'd like to establish line of sight on it, and then try and knock it out. So, what I'm going to go for. Now, we will run a little hot doing this. Running this, I won't have him in range. That can't be right. Maybe because I don't have line of sight of him yet.
Engaging jump jets.
There we go. I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so we're going to be running a little hot. So this is Striker, as I thought. So we do want to take this guy out. Precision strike it. Nah, I think we'll be alright. Maybe do that with our support mechs. Or just kill it. That works. I'm gonna have to remind myself that this is one of the highest damage mechs that we have. Alright. Well, we don't have line of sight at this particular moment, so just reserve. See what we can pull off here. Yeah, as I thought, the Bulldog needs direct line of sight, so...
Standing by.
I even think we go with a sprint here. And we get a little closer.
Going full throttle.
Same thing here. I'm not going to sprint quite out as far.
On my way. Double time.
Commander?
Alright, for here I think we're better off just reserving. Alright, they may sensor log me again and then hit me with the Locust. And there's not really a whole lot I can do about that, so let's just let them do it. Okay, they didn't do it that time. I'm not sure why. Okay. Well, we might as well just continue to reserve then. Alright. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to reserve one more time. I didn't think there were any more vehicles because we know how many vehicles there are.
Standing by.
Alright. Trying to get as much vision as I possibly can and then decide off of that what I want to do with it.
Roger that.
I can make aggressive moves like this because I have the ability, through having better initiative, to back out at any time. Alright, so the big problem is hitting a lot of these guys is going to be a challenge. I think we just go after the Bulldog. Who knows? We might be able to get a kill here. But we hit with all 4 of our medium lasers.
I copy.
There we go.
One more for the trash heap.
Now we just have to deal with the light mechs, which, you know, they've built up a lot of evasion, making my targeting a little bit more challenging. Let's start
Waiting for orders.
with Jalopy here. No, not the Jalopy. Behemoth is the better one to move. Alright. Do want 2 evasion. I kind of don't want them to be able to move in a spot where they may be able to take my back, though. If they do that, they do that. Go with this. And then I'm going to use Vigilance. Give me some defense. We have a lot of morale. I mean, we're full up on morale at the moment. Okay. Firm. And then I'm going to attack. I mean, really, this is the only target that I think that is a valid one, so we'll go after that. Anything else would be too low of a chance to hit.
Roger that.
Okay. Oh, for my mech, which is running really hot. Best I can get is 3, so I might as well get into cover. Saying that, though, I might even just take Vigilance again, which would give me an initiative advantage, and maybe allow me to go in and hit these guys. So, I'm going to go with that. Because I'm going to try and go in and punch them if I can. I mean, while I'm running as hot as I can, that seems to make a little bit of sense. And I will have that initiative advantage, so I may be able to pull it off. I'm not positive, though. I have a lot of terrain to cover. But at least we're in position to do it. And I'll go after the Locust, because it's the easier one to hit. And we'll back off on the SRM-6s. They don't have a high chance of hitting, and it will give us a little opportunity to cool off a little bit in case we do end up firing our weapons. So, fire. Alright, we're already doing internal damage because the Locusts have very little armor to speak of. And if these guys already have... Well, they're full armor according to this, so I guess I focused my fire nicely. It still doesn't have very much armor, though, so...
Orders.
Okay. And you, I guess, can... No, I'll move you up. I want you to stay in cover, though. They may hit you next turn. Okay. And... we go with Vigilance here, too? I mean, we can afford it. What the hell? And then I'll go multi-target. You're going to be A. And... make the Locust B. And then switch that to B. With this... Oh, I don't have glitch. I was about to say, it would make more sense to do this. I'm still going to do this, even if it's not the smartest thing in the world. If this was glitch, we'd be doing full damage against the Panther, which would make it make more sense. You know what? Let's just go with full fire on him. Yeah, he's reducing the damage, but We have a higher accuracy with him. That's a situation where glitch would have been, you know, ideal. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
So for you, we jump away. And then we sensor lock one of these guys.
Engaging jump jets.
Well, which one to sensor lock? Let's sensor lock the spider? Sure.
I've got a sensor lock.
Okay, another panther. Missed me, thankfully. Alright, I cannot, unfortunately, get in there and punch. I could attack and then retreat. That is an option. Because I can attack, then move.
Good to go.
What do we have Jalopy move first? And we'll hit the panther again. That makes sense, because we might be able to take it out. I mean, I doubt it, because panthers have good armor, but at least we're trying. The alternative is we fire at the spider instead. You know what? That's not a bad idea. We'll go A, and we'll go B, and we'll have you go against the spider.
Splitting fire.
Spiders don't have great armor either. This is ideally not what you want to do, though. Oh, I could have knocked him down. That was dumb. Yeah, if I were to take that back, I would have done that differently, because definitely we could have knocked that panther down. Ooh, you might be a punch victim. The dragon get in there. Now, the dragons we're going to have to wait on anyway, so we're not going to know right away. Alright, well, because we have a possibility of knocking this guy down, I think we go for it. The only one left to go is the panther itself, and then the locust, which at this range, I'm not too worried about the locust. We could also multi-target it and hit it with a small laser if we wanted to. And we're not running that hot, so... There's a possibility the locust will get my back, but it mostly has LRM, so it's not going to be super accurate. Multi-target. You're going to be... Not letting me turn these on right now. Alright. B. Okay. So I'm just firing the small laser against the locust. I'm going to go with medium lasers and SRM-6s against the panther. The SRM-6s being the more important thing because they'll knock him down, but go ahead and sling the medium lasers as well.
Engaging multiple targets.
I'm hoping it'll knock him down. There we go. He'll lose initiative, so he won't go. I don't know if that hit. It, you know, made his evasion go down at the very least. Okay, you could back up like you're doing. I'm hoping the dragon can get in here and punch this guy, because that would be awesome. Okay, I think we're going to be able to take these guys fairly easily. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Looks like I can punch him, and I'm not gonna not do that, because that sounds awesome, especially as we have the flamer. That will really hurt him. So, attack. There we go. We got to use the fire dragon as intended. The panther gets up. We could have done a lot of damage there, but I gotta take that punch opportunity if I have it. So I want to punch you next. Well, you get to go before me unless I do a precision strike.
Receiving you.
which I don't have the morale to do anyway. Well, you're the best target for me, so we'll go ahead and hit you with the medium lasers. All you have is the evasion, so fire.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
That Ranger LRMs aren't going to land. Panther's going to closer. Again, getting closer doesn't help you. All right, these guys are going to be in a lot of trouble here in a moment. All right, let's start this off. What are my chances to hit the locust? Pretty good. It's not the bigger threat, but it's the hardest target for me to hit. So let's start with Jalopy.
Bye.
And we'll target the Panther. And fire away.
On it.
If we can do good damage here. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, I should have gone. Well, no, that's alright. I wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway.
I'm showing minor damage.
We're going to be able to punch him again. I forgot. We're heavy. We did knock him down in initiative, though, so we could have done something before he got an opportunity to go. I think the right move here is to punch the locust. The problem is that I'm giving my back to the Panther. I could knock down the Panther if I punched him. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the locust, because the likelihood we'll kill this guy pretty high. And considering all his evasion, this is our best chance of actually hitting him, is going in and punching him, so...
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, you're dead.
Enemy mech destroyed.
This is what happens when you've got heavy mechs against heavier mechs against light mechs, and you get too close.
Yes, Commander.
You always have to keep that in mind. All right, we're gonna go here rather than there because I don't want them to get my back easily. Again, we're gonna punch and use the flamers.
Engaging.
You're dead. And roast them.
Okay, let's go.
Might be some good salvage there.
Okay, now Decker's turn.
Orders?
Decker's running pretty hot. Now, we could go in and kick this guy if we wanted to, but I don't know if that's the best move in the world. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway, because it's fun. We're going to go here and hit this guy, and got a 95% chance, because, you know, he's got decent piloting.
Engaging.
Oh, and we still miss. Jeez. Alright. Well, hopefully we don't pay too hard for that. I was just trying to have a little fun. Now, the dragon will be able to come in and punch this guy in the rear, so that will probably hurt. 95% chance, and we... Geez. I mean, we're going to be fine. But just a little...
Damage minimal.
little bit of a bummer to see that kind of thing happen. Okay. Well,
Ready for orders.
let's start with me, because I want to get this over with. Or punch the Panther.
Physical attack.
Okay, we hit him this time. He's still standing. little reserve just so that we can see what's going to happen here, because now Behemoth is going to be able to punch this guy. And we'll go here.
On my way.
Now, this might not be a rear attack like what we would have had, but... There we go. Gotta roast him despite being dead.
Target eliminated.
Alright, so this obviously makes it pretty obvious who we're going to shoot at now. We might be far enough back that from here... No, it's still a pretty good shot. Let's fire. Okay, knocked him unsteady. Be able to follow up on that. Okay, so Decker should be running cool now. I can't really get anywhere. But we can at least go here. I don't think he can punch me.
Location
It's
confirmed.
possible, I guess, but we'll go ahead and hit him. I'm not going to reserve or anything. Going to go in and fire. No, let's do a precision strike. That'll knock him down in initiative. We'll go after his left torso, because we might be able to take that out. There we go. Get rid of that left arm. I don't know if there was anything in there, but... still a good idea. Okay. Oh, you just walked into punching range. I'm gonna punch you. I mean, honestly, I do more damage shooting my weapons than punching. So, this is one of those cases where probably I should do the thing that makes a little bit more sense. Let's get in on his back armor, get that guard not being relevant anymore. Now, the dragon, on the other hand, probably does a ton of damage punching. So, maybe makes quite a bit more sense, especially as we have the two flamers to add to that damage. But yeah, let's go ahead and fire here.
All
Everything
weapons
we've got.
limited.
And he's dead.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
Alright, that's the last of them. Commander, let's dust off and go home.
Mission successful.
Okay. That mission wasn't too bad. We had two lances to deal with, but it was a lance of light mechs and a lance of heavy vehicles that were a little beat up, so it wasn't too bad. That made the Capellan Confederation a little bit happier. The pirates don't really, I don't think, not going to change. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, everybody's fine. We don't need to do any repairs or anything. All right, for salvage. Well, I don't really care about the mechs so much, so I'm going to grab a large laser. I don't know how many of those we have. We have PPCs, other stuff. This is just mostly to round out things, and then we'll take whatever we get here. We got a Locust 1M part, and then some LRM-10s and an SRM-4. All right, I'll take it. And with that, we're going to wrap things up. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.